Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone's days going? I hope you all doing well. I really do. Hello. I've been gone for a while, but it is spring, so it's gonna be raining a lot. And sometimes there's like all those heavy storms, just like takes out my power and all of that. So I'm always busy on that. And I was also really sick for a couple days on Easter, so of course I was vomiting. I was like, bleh. But I am back and I'm making this video. TikTokers would do anything to have a little bit of taste of fame or a few dollars in their pockets. We're exploring a new horrific case of another influencer's downfall, of a creepy and just really weird things being exposed on social media. Micheal Duvall. Which is bad for me because I actually used to watch his videos. I used to watch his theme and all that with all the aesthetics. I actually liked the aesthetics. It's actually very adorable. I don't know what you call it, but I actually like it. In my own brain, it's like, oh, this is adorable. Okay, I like it. But then what Micheal Duvall has been doing, it just instantly, no. Micheal Duvall, a TikToker over 800,000 doing lifestyle videos. He has an OF account for spare money, but only posts himself doing some censoring things in the bathroom of a kindergarten where he works at. Micheal decided to make an apology video, but yet again, the apology was just more like, meh, I did that, yes, my bad. But anyways, my whole entire thought was about money. Yeah, money is good, but yet again, of ejaculating yourself into the children's bathroom and posting it to a bunch of people online, yeah, no. I mean, people are desperate, but not that desperate for the money doing something like that. No.
And so many Reddit pages, on my OnlyFans, on my Twitter, just stuff like that. And as you know, I was working as a preschool teacher, technically pre-K, pre-kindergarten. And so I had a lot of free time at work where I would post on those apps. I did go to the bathroom a few times and snap a nude.
Yeah, OF creator making OF content in the daycare stalls. That's wrong.
A lot of the reason why I did that was because I was getting paid by people. And now when I said that, people thought I was getting paid by I don't know if you can say this word, PDF files, you know what I'm trying to say. People thought I was catering to them, and now with some of those Reddit groups I was in, I should not have been in. They were definitely like dad, son, trans girls. I got kicked out of a lot of groups for not even fitting the criteria, and it was definitely weird. But
dad, son, what the hell? I do not know what I'm hearing right now, but I hope the hell not. But when Micheal mentioned, he brought up a lot of things like he was in certain groups that who'd talk to certain people, including catering certain other people that we should not cater to. In fact, should not be in school grounds. You know you shouldn't do those things, but greed and money was more important than your morals and humility. Alright. We all understand money's good. Money, sometimes you're desperate for that, because you got a life to attend, bills, food on the table. But then oozing into a freaking child's toilet and then selling that? You know how disgustingly creepy that sounds, right?
Forward to the day I took my first nude at work. I honestly don't remember it, but I do remember that I would get paid say $45 to take a picture. They'd say go take it, and I would. Now, I never did any of this while clocked in. I wasn't allowed to have bathroom breaks like that unless it was an emergency, of course. So when I was in the bathroom, I was upstairs, classrooms were downstairs, I was far away from everyone, in the teacher's bathroom that was locked. That's another thing people are confused about, because they see that the toilets had little training seats on it, and there was 2 toilets in the bathroom, which was kind of weird. And I think originally a long time ago, those were kids' bathrooms and we would use them in an emergency, but for the most part, those were for the teachers. I'm not excusing anything I did. There's definitely no excuse, but I do just want to say that it would have happened at that time at any job I worked at. If I was working at the movie theater, it still would have happened there instead. It just so happened to be at the daycare, which makes everything so much more worse.
Yeah, doing it in the toilet in the kindergarten, yeah, that's way worse. Tell me, you're climaxing on a child's toilet to make the content, the specific content, in a specific adult app, OF, I don't want to say the specific word. I do not know if YouTube's going to be, looking into that. Micheal seemed to knew that there were degenerates into this world, but still catered into that. And then working at a place, the daycare, where it has over, under 6-year-olds, Micheal just said, well, Whoopsies, my bad. I had money in my mind, but either or, which bathroom it is, theaters or kindergarten, I'm still gonna go to that.
I didn't even fully remember anything until people went on my OnlyFans and they found it for me. And a lot of people are saying that I'm still getting paid for those posts, or that they're still up, but they're not. I took those down already. And if you go to my OnlyFans, you'll see I have thousands and thousands and thousands of posts. And I scrolled so far, as much as I could, to find them all. And it was probably like 4 or 5 different posts. There's no reason or excuse I shouldn't have waited till I got home. I guess I was just too focused on the money. And at that time, I hadn't started my social media career, or maybe I just started it, but I was really focused on the success I was getting on OnlyFans and all the money I was earning, and I used that money to start my shopping vlogs, and that's how I got started on social media full time. But I didn't become full time overnight. It took me over a year to start accumulating money like that, and then to start being successful on social media. Should I have done it? No. It was gross. It doesn't excuse anything, but at the same time, I hate when people call me names when I know it's not true, or people assume that I was doing stuff that I wasn't doing just because it was at a daycare. Where it was had nothing to do with what I was doing or what I was putting out or the people I was talking to.
Yeah, no to the apology, but just went straight. Yeah, I did that. Shouldn't excuse it, but the money was in my mind. It was in my head. I'm sure that kindergartens have policies on their teachers. Do they not? Do they not have policies no more? I'm pretty sure jobs, including schools, have policies that you have to know. They do not, and they would not let teachers do something like that inappropriate in the school grounds.
Those people did not know where I worked. Those people did not care where I work. I remember I did post in some of those groups before, like, I'm a teacher. I was trying to have that shock factor. I was trying to have that thing that makes me kind of different. A lot of the captions and the things I would use, like, I know I shouldn't be doing this here, I would use as clickbait, because I know whenever you post like that on your OnlyFans, people can see your captions, but they can't see the stuff that you're actually posting. Now, my work did know about my OnlyFans. I made a video about this a while ago, how people sent my news in like a letter to my bosses, and my bosses confronted me about it, but they completely had my back.
So they know. Oh, that's gross. Concerning, don't you think? And very creepy on this. Did they know about it, or did they just know about this? Does the boss know? 'Cause if he or she does, nor saw any reasoning of their workers oozing and climaxing on a training toilet seat of a children's bathroom, does the boss know that people send their children under 6 or 7 trusting these teachers, so they do not know if, I don't know, maybe their workers are climaxing at the seats? By the way, these seats are training seats. These are for little kids, very young children. Is the boss buying a subscription for Michael's OF? Is he or she? This was one of the worst apology videos, just like Colleen Bavinger's apology, where she just talks to underage children into asking them for specific pics.
It's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true, though, just as long as it's entertaining.
Colleen, this isn't for you. Anyways, we're gonna move on from Colleen, and we're still gonna talk about Michael. Yeah. But I do not know how the boss and like the others are defending Michael's whole entire thing, especially him climaxing in the toilet of a child's daycare. Well, kindergarten, actually. I am actually surprised this is not being sued. Because if you think about it, specific child pictures, but there's no children, but yet again, it is in children public spaces. Like the school's bathroom. That is public. Because I'm sure someone's going to sue them for child endangerment, and do not forget also child. I don't want to say the word on YouTube because I don't want to get striked again. Not again. No. With many influencers being exposed with so many things, there is also many other things that Micheal Duvall has been exposed for as well. such as his history in Twitter. I'm actually shocked at how he has not been hunted down yet because he is pretty blunt with his words. Clearly. He's just saying this specific word like he forgot the world. Oh, Michael, no. We have not, Mikey, no. Now, I'm going to say this with my own mouth because I'm not trying to get the exposed video labeling my name. No. But I am going to be blunt here. I said many things back then. By the way, I was real young and really stupid. But I was a little shit then. I try my best not to be like that because I mellowed out now since I gotten older. But it's still my blood. I still do it once in a while. But I grew out of that for a long time. I was a dumb kid then, so I probably do not know exactly what I have said back then. I probably have no idea what I said. So if anyone's seen my videos like back then, it was older then. And by the way, back then I was kind of an asshole. So of course, yeah, thank you for watching those. But sorry about that too. Since we're in Twitter, which I recommend not going to, but we're here anyways. There is another incident that we should be talking about. Any cat lovers here, I'd run away, just click off and all that. Because I am a cat lover and I also got 2 cats on my own. Cute little babies. Michael has a history of, he may be a little dumb due to this. Okay, he found a small kitten in his front porch. It was literally young. Like, this kitten is young. He thought he could and may wanted to nurse the kitten back to life, which it seems like he doesn't know what he's doing, or if he does, it's not it. Now, this kitten looks like it's probably like a few days old because this kitten looks so young. Without the mother or proper care, this kitten will not make it. If you do not know what to do with a newborn kitten, you should go to a vet. Everyone would say it. It is common sense. And there is no mama kitten around, and the guy would have put this kitten into a vet because if you do not know what to do with the kitten, the vet is the best option. It is pretty good resources, and they do around pets. He decided to use a heating pad to keep the kitten warm, but if you are not careful with it, with the heating pad settings, it could overheat the kitten, and you gotta keep the kitten warm, not cool. Luckily, heating pads do have like heating settings, so you could put it on cool. With all of that, he decided to use a hairdryer.
He was moving so much, like he was not moving at all, but then when I got the heat on him, I force-fed him some kitten milk that I just Instacarted. Just gonna keep my eye on him. He definitely still seems cold and just want to be under the heat for now. I force-fed him until he didn't want it anymore, so I'm just going to hope that this baby...
If you guys want to know if the cats ever make it, no, it did not. I'm surprised that many people do not see this as an issue. Because he has done lots of things, and I'm right now questioning what we live in society, how we got to this far exactly. All you gotta do is wave a few dollars in their face, and they will instantly do whatever you gotta do. By the way, it's society itself. Everyone does it now. Everyone would do anything for a few dollars. There are many times you worry about money, and you gotta do what you gotta do, but sometimes morals are a huge thing, you know? We all lack public decency. Where is the police here? Isn't there supposed to be like a public decency violation type of thing? Or is that a joke as well? Which is it? Because I'm pretty sure that's also in the law as well. Where is it? I do not know how far we got into society like this. I really do not know. You know what? I don't want to know, actually. I am going to end this video right here. I hope you all enjoy, and please like and subscribe.